but it happened. So the strut cover on one of my wings over here popped off. So you can get new ones. They look like this. They're relatively inexpensive. They're just little bungs that they pop right on there. Underneath here is where you fill it up with nitrogen and oil. So it's pretty simple once you pop this thing off. It's just a little, I think it's a Schrader valve. You know, same valve that would be on a bicycle tire or something to that effect. It's pretty simple. But anyway, these covers, you know, you're going through the air or whatnot, and if you don't have a good fit, or it's just kind of bumpy up there, it'll wiggle loose. These things are meant to pop on when you need to service the strut and then pop them back on. So they're originally white, same color of the plane. When the plane was painted, you know, it was white and it looked good or whatnot, but as soon as you service these things and pop them out, you know, those little prongs under there will kind of weaken or whatnot, and they're more prone to pop out, right? So this is what it looks like when it's, well, not painted. And what I decided originally was to paint it the same color as my filler. You can do this yourself. You can paint a plane. You can paint the entire plane if you're the owner of it. So I painted this one red to match the filler cap, but you know, you can go wild. Or I was thinking that, you know, I'm briefly looking out the window there, want to make sure that I've got the filler cap on and this hasn't popped out. You know, if I see missing red, I know that there's some type of issue, but I thought I would do a little bit different here. And I've got this fluorescent. Check this out. It's usually for, you know, marking, or, well, there's a bike paint, and that's interesting. Okay, well, it's got a lot more uses than just marking ground wires and stuff. Cool, learned something new. But this will kind of differentiate it between the red gas cap there on both sides of the wing. So I can look down. If I see orange and red, then I know I'm good to go. It's just an easy identifier. You don't want to get grunge and dirt under there. And what I'm thinking is to use the crystal clear enamel, as I've got it, and spray paint over there so it's kind of got a glossy texture to it. I recommend, if you're doing this, to take the time to just get some sandpaper and sand it off a little bit, because they do have a sheen to them, and it gets all that oily, nasty, like glossy stuff off, and it makes it a little bit easier to paint and the paint to adhere there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to kind of test, since I have a few of these, and test a few with the enamel to see if it gets that glossy sheen to it. Might spray a few more coats. I mean, this stuff takes minutes to dry, it's no big deal. And then pop them on the plane to see what it looks like. So this is what I have so far, and the light is horrible I have, so I put the red cover in the middle there, and that is the shiny orange ones with the clear coat, and that's the more dull orange one without the clear coat. Just a few layers of the spray paint. You can see a dramatic difference. Let me actually carry that red and an orange one over there so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is interesting. Put it next to a white background and you'll see a huge difference. There you go. A little bit better. Light's still horrible, but you know, we're in a hangar, so what are you gonna do? And then I'll show you the difference of the red orange right next to the spout there. So a little bit darker, but you know, it is what I had in the hangar at the time, so I'm just playing around. I kind of like the dull a little bit better, the dull, bright, fluorescent orange there. So got it. Just pop it in there. Literally, they just kind of pop. There we go. Ta-da! I don't know. I might do something different, but man, I tell you, that is going to be easily seen from the cockpit. Yeah, I think I'll keep that in for a while, see how it goes. Who knows? Well, you know what? Let's try something real quick. I originally painted these with the stuff that's supposed to peel off. Okay, lesson learned out there for people. If you've got the, whatever that paint's called that peels off, it will not peel off. So, lesson learned on that one. I'll just keep this one to the side. I'll grab the other flat fluorescent orange one and put it on the other side. So, like I said, I'll try that for a while and see how it works. If they pop off, then just get another one of these little suckers. They're not that expensive at all. You can find them pretty much anywhere. But yeah, I'll give it a go. Fly around with that guy for a bit, see how I like it. And the cool thing is you can swap them out. They're cheap enough, and color them whatever color you want. Go crazy. But yeah, I'll keep the other ones that I've painted for spares here, the glossy ones. Or maybe I'll just flip-flop when, or if those fall out, we'll see how it goes. All right, till next time, stay safe, guys.